Hello, this is Annan, and today we're going to be taking a look on how to make yourself an easy-to-use, durable, man-sized Nerf target. Before we start, let's go over the materials to show what you will need for the build. So let's go to the workbench. Before I present all the materials, the PVC pipe and fitting size that I'm using are exclusively 3/4 inch diameter. To further go into detail, the materials that you'll need for this build are 2 5-foot PVC segments, 4 1-foot PVC segments, 2 1.5-foot PVC segments, 4 3/4 inch PVC caps, 4 3/4 inch PVC tees, 2 3/4 inch PVC elbows, a pie pan, a pizza pan, 2 is optional, a long length of paracord, scissors, a Sharpie marker, eddy cutting device, preferably pipe cutters, measuring tape, duct tape, which is optional but recommended, and a drill with a medium-sized drill bit. Alright, let's begin. Part 1. The base. Now we start by taking one 5-foot segment and one elbow and connect them together. Next, repeat the same step with another long segment and elbow piece. Let's connect the two segments by taking a 1.5-foot segment and connect it to the two elbows inward. Now to work on the feet of the base. Take two 1-foot segments and connect them on both sides of the T. Next, repeat the same step with another pair of 1-foot segments and T-piece. To allow the base to stand level to the surface, take two caps and connect them on the ends of the 1-foot segments. Next, repeat the same step with the other pre-made foot piece. Now let's move on to connecting another 1.5-foot segment to give it further support. To do so, grab your measuring tape and measure 6 inches upward of the pipe and mark the line with a Sharpie marker. Next, repeat the same step with the other connected segment. Then, grab your pipe cutters and cut the pipe where the line is marked. And keep in mind, this is going to be the most time-consuming and frustrating part of the build. After you cut a 6-inch segment off of the 5-foot piece, repeat the same boring step with the other long segment that you marked. After that hard work, relax and take two T's, connect them both on the 5-foot segments, and grab your last 1.5-foot segment and connect it to the two T's inward of the base. And then reconnect the 6-inch pieces on the T's. Now let's connect the foot pieces to the main body. Flip the base upside down, grab your two foot pieces, and connect them vertically from the main body. If you have followed the steps so far, your base should look like this. Very good, but we still got more to do. Part 2. The target. Now this is the part where things get dangerous because we are using a drill for the next couple of steps, so attach your drill bit to the drill securely. Next, to make sure you don't accidentally drill holes through your table, I recommend getting some sort of a placemat like this thick piece of cardboard, which will do nicely. Now for the target, get the appropriate materials shown here to make this properly. Let's start with the pie pan, so grab your Sharpie marker and mark dots that are level with each other on the top edges of the pan. Then, get your drill and begin drilling through one of the dots marked. Next, repeat the same step with the other dot. Rotate the pan 180 degrees and repeat the step that involves marking dots with your Sharpie marker. Next, get your drill again and drill holes through the dots that are marked. Before we work on the pizza pans, I recommend using two of them glued together to reinforce the impact of the projectile being shot at it. Since they are glued together now, let's get to work by first marking holes on the top edges that are level with each other with your marker like the pie pan. Next, take your drill and start drilling through the marked holes. This process should be easier since the pizza pans are made of a thinner material than the pie pan. Now it's time to connect the two targets together. Take your long piece of paracord, which I found that you need much more than this shown here, and loop it through one of the holes of one of the pans. Tie a loose knot that connects the two ends but leaves enough wiggle room for the target to move freely. Then take your scissors and cut off any unnecessary paracord from the connected length. To better secure the connection, tie a double knot as shown here. Test the strength of the connection before moving on. Next, repeat the previous steps on the other side. Now your target is one conjoined piece. We are almost done here. All we have left is to connect the target to the base. To do that, take your piece of paracord, loop it through one of the holes on the top of the pie pan, and tie a double knot for better security. Next, repeat the same step for the other hole on the pie pan. Grab your scissors and cut off any remaining paracord. Test the strength of the connection before moving on. This last step is optional but recommended. Due to the target hanging on the structure, it can move out of your desired position during a windy day. To make sure your target doesn't move around all willy-nilly, get some duct tape and cut out a couple of slips of tape to secure the loop paracord in the position you want it to be. Now your target should look like this. I believe congratulations is in order. Yay! Now that you're done, grab your favorite blaster and enjoy yourself clinking at your accomplishment. So there you have it. That is how you make yourself a neat target like this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and happy modding.